play-by-play, and I'll do color, or how do you want to split it? I'm okay hanging out.
Well, back here, we're ready for the next matchup, as we've got the Indiana University of Purdue, the Jaguars, taking on Hartford here. Jaguars wearing their all-black jerseys. Hartford with the red jerseys, black shorts, and black trim.
You wonder about the choice to wear those black jerseys here. It's getting a little warm this afternoon.
Let's be the final match of the day and leave it all out there now. So we'll take a quick second here. Levi Hawk with the tap and gets us going again. Oh, big fend. That's the 22-meter line.
That is a strong body there. Contact.
It's a fantastic rumble through. Able to pull it out of there and restart things over on the far pitch now. A little burst of speed through here for the Jaguars. Fortunately carried it out into touch, so line out here. Oh no, picked up. We'll continue to play on. Hartford with it.
So that penalty there, not on the tackle.
Off the restart. Look to smash again.
A little bit of a don't argue there.
Yeah, bring 15 style back to the sevens game now. Got a forwards in the booth with you here, so definitely like to see that kind of action.
Solid stepping. Great off there with the defense.
Yeah, it was stolen there in contact. That was Will Hickson with the big pickup there. He takes it back, and now Hartford looks to spin it, but knocked forward. IUPUI looks to make them pay now. But the Jaguars return the favor there with the knock on themselves, so we'll bring it back for us down to the Jaguars. We're live, the men's Division II Shield final here. Both these squads just looking to come away with the victory on the. It's been difficult. Hartford with the 19-7 loss to Montana State on. IUI lost 26-20 to Bloomsburg earlier this morning as well. So again, both teams for the first win on the day. Right now, Hartford in the battle here.
Rumbling through tech there.
Ripping the best you can. Looks like they're able to come away with it out of the ruck as well.
Taking 3 Jaguars to ground.
Burst of speed and a little offload. Slips to deck there.
Mishandle.
Not offsides. There was no tackle there, so we'll play on. Here comes the Jaguars. Burst of speed across. Looking for more here over the 22.
Seth Bronger. Strong run. Separated himself.
So just like that, the Jaguars able to get on top. Bronger with good work there. 22-year-old from Brownsburg, Indiana.
Oh, we put the conversion.
Guilinger slotting that through.
A conversion into the wind. It's been rare this afternoon. Into this strong wind.
About 15 miles an hour. You're to left here, your viewing screen. Kick take cleanly. Now Hartford looks to recycle. Fling it all the way out to the far end of the pitch. They're met right at the 22 line. by IUPUI.
Hartford a little key in their own 22 with their ball.
Do have advantage being played here. Believes offside's the call. That is the case, and so
Those
bit
penalties,
of relief there.
penalties do afford you that ability to gamble.
Especially now with it's your back.
Yeah,
Look to make a nice booming to touch.
it does. It gets it into the other half.
Anytime you're inside your own 22, if you can clear it past field, you're doing a good job. They're right at that stripe. So line out here for Hartford. The Hawks down by 7, still looking to get their first victory. They'll go there to front lifter. Now look to spin it out wide. So good work to off the restart there. And streaking through. Hartford still in possession now. Across the 22.
Hartford showing some strong continuity here, but the wind taking out of that ball.
Right into the Jaguars' hands, and they'll down the sideline. Brad Gwillinger looks like he'll get the distance here. A little time to relax for a second before dotting it down. So that's just fortunate there for the Hawks. I mean, we were watching them up here and just see that ball just start to flutter, and it looked like it was on point to begin with.
It did. It's the things you can't control. Those are the game seem to be the game breakers now.
A little bit of extra in now.
So very quickly,
Make it through.
Look, it would have been a Hartford try, but now you're looking at a set 14-0 IUPUI lead over Hartford.
See what Hartford's got left in the tank here. Yeah, that wind's so blowing quite a bit from the near the far side of the pitch as well. So that's also trying to come back this way. That ball really flew. Now pull it out of there. Hickson restarts things here, but unfortunately there's a knock-on. Penalty awarded now. It was knocked on, and then he held that one in. So we'll restart now.
The big man again, getting a lot of service, the big body there.
Zachary Harlan doing a great job there. Offload now. Oh, nice fake, trying to split the defenders.
Levi Hawk with a strong step through there.
Continue to take it in. Looks like it put possible knock there. Back into the line. They'll look to out of here and kick through. Use that wind. But a good bounce for the Jaguars.
Smothering tackle. And a counter ruck.
Yeah, that ruck was already formed there. Hands in the call. I believe on Hawk there. And so we'll have a penalty to Hartford.
So Hartford doing a great job using this wind, putting that ball high and letting it drift field. And the cover defense on point to put Jaguars under pressure there. And now kick further downfield from that penalty. And just like that, gone from under pressure on your own 5-meter line to now at the opposition 20.
We still have a little bit to play here. If Hartford can come down and score a try, I'll get right back into this match. That'd be huge for their momentum as they were almost to halftime. They try to find the front lift there. Possible knock on, but actually
Harlan comes away with that ball.
Yeah, they take away with now, and they're across the 22-meter line looking for more. Nice little dish, offload, and just gets rid of it.
Shedding tacklers.
And there's a breakthrough from Bronger. There's one player that's going to have a long way to go to chase him down. Not even going to go for the post here. Took his time.
Just opting for the security of trying to isolate that extra 2 points off the board.
That should take us into half here. And it's been a very strong one, Indiana University, Purdue. Boys from Indianapolis definitely making a statement here today.
And converts in win.
So that'll lead now 21-0. Take us into half. We'll come right back for the second half action right here from the grandstands. You're watching the National Championships 2019 Collegiate here in Tucson, Arizona. We'll come right back with the second half right after this.
Thanks for joining us. Flo here in Tucson, live at the USA Rugby Collegiate Sevens National Championship. Seeing the Hartford Hawks trailing the IUPUI Jaguars.
And 21-0 right now. See the Jaguars and those sharp all black jerseys getting it done thus far. But Hartford, some signs there in the first half. They'll be able to keep this one close. But right now, it's all Jaguars at the moment.
Some definite strong Hartford attacking potential, robbed by the wind as we saw there in the first.
Yeah. And even that big kick that had to relieve pressure, we've seen those scream all the way through the pitch. It hit once, straight up in the air, and allowed IUPUI to end up coming right back and scoring again.
So the Jaguars appear to have an 8th defender there with the wind.
Ready to get things going again here. And off the restart, past the 20 here. Now they're inside their own. Gonna have to find an opening here to be able to through. But this has been difficult. We've seen throughout the day. One little mistake there. Now you got the Jaguars back on the attack.
Hartford maybe do too much there. You wonder what their talk was at halftime. But it seems that they're scrambling a little frantic here. That 21-point deficit, seven minutes to make it up. You wonder, are they in a little too risky with the ball?
So put into the scrum here.
Scrum.
IUPUI able to steal that away. Now they're looking to attack. Levi Hawk runs away from one, rips through another, and is in for the score. So well from the big fella from Avon, Indiana. 21-year-old social studies, special ed major. Shows strength there as he was able to fend off, spin away, and then just, they had his jersey but ripped through and complete that. The kick is good as well, so extends the lead now 28-0.
Yeah, that's those advantages of the big body. Sevens tends to cater to speed, but occasionally you see that power through the middle and it pays off.
See, cramps, all sorts of stuff into play. Now in the 5th match here. Not much time to go. Got to leave it all out on the pitch. Will be the boys' final match of the day.
5 games in. This is their 5th game on the weekend here.
There's the kick there, Sturgill. Drives him back again behind the 22. Worked well the first time. The same here. Not even attempting to recover, restart, just pin him deep.
Nice crisp pass from Hartford.
I'll just have to kick that one through. Lands in touch, so we'll bring it back to where the kick started here.
Unfortunate there. Hartford seemed to be mounting their offense from inside that 22. Unable to capitalize.
set things here. IUPUI put into the scrum.
Hartford with a strong drive again, but unable to turn it over.
Yeah, they pull it out the back there. Now Hawk on the attack again. It's good by Beland on the defensive end. And right now they're back. Bronger with the big sweeping pass all the way across the pitch. And we'll look to attack now. Back to the center. Straight through the defense. Looks like Hartford was able to steal that one away though. Referee saw offside there, so he'll call this one back. Another big attacking opportunity here for IUPUI as they'll rumble straight through from, and he is in for the score. Strout, also from Avon, Indiana, just was able to catch that at pace, made the tap, came streaking through. You know, he wanted the points there and got it done for the Jaguars.
Strong big man middle there. Again, the Jaguars really catering with this win, catering to those biggies and the short passes. Seems to be paying off for them.
Well, now they're going to bring in fresh legs here as 5 subs come into the match now for the Jaguars.
That could be real game breaking. 3 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, bring the finishers in with the fresh legs and see if you can't try to retain possession, have some fun, and maybe give some of those other guys, some of the subs, some points here.
Definitely. Yeah, with a 33-0 lead, this is definitely the time to get those guys that putting in the hard work, but maybe not putting points on the board, getting them a chance to get their due. Let them away from this tournament with some points of their own.
And some confidence too. I mean, at this point, it has been a bit of a rough night for these guys, so definitely want to build up that confidence as you progress along the season here. This one hits the ground. Always want to make sure you are able to catch that in the air. They lose a little bit of territory. They make a little bit of it back there off the run. And now they'll look to spin. The defense from the Jaguars appear to be stout here on the near side of the pitch. Nice strong tackle from Guilinger. Now they spin it outside again.
Hartford, a lot of movement, but not a lot of go forward.
Tried the skip pass there all the way out to the one, but just too far past the outstretched arms of her there, and so we'll come right back here for a line out. So coming up next, folks, we've got the 3rd round of matches in the Women's Elite Division. So some big matchups to come here soon. Life, Hartford, Central Washington, Davenport, Lindenwood, Dartmouth, Penn State, AIC. So keep it right here to the grandstands as we'll get through the rest of the day. Couple of women's games, and then we'll come back with the men's D1 bowl and plate, or bowl and shield, excuse me. Right now, they're not on, as Sturgill just could not retain possession. Lost it forward, and so we'll have a scrum to Hartford. This is exactly what you want. If you're IUPUI, just keep them pressed in inside their own 2. Just play suffocating defense from here on out.
Exactly. Best out Hartford can hope from this is just maintaining ball and hoping that the pressure, they can find that relief of pressure, maybe get on through, maybe get a kickoff. Either way, this 3-point lead really puts Hartford in a tough position, and the turnover from that scrum.
The boys getting it done there in the engine room, and they're able to ride through for another try. Hawk dots it down there. I don't know about legs, but there was some strength in that.
Definitely.
And forward pack there, as they were able to steal one, push it forward against the head. Kick up and good, and that will do it. Excellent match. Here's IUPUI really stretching legs, taking it all the way out to a 4-0 lead, and that will do it. Come right back with a couple more after this. Keep it tuned in to Flow Sports. We'll be right back.